You type out a comment, read it twice, and slowly hit backspace until it's gone. Or maybe you sit in a meeting, an idea burning in your mind, but you stay entirely quiet to keep the peace. Every time you edit your words or shrink into the background to avoid criticism, you are engaging in a quiet act of self-rejection. You are rejecting yourself before the world even gets a chance to weigh in. Welcome to Well-Drawn Wisdom. Today, we are breaking down the Let Them framework, developed by author Mel Robbins, designed to dismantle the fear of other people's opinions. We often believe that if we just act perfectly, we can manage exactly how others perceive us. But trying to control another person's opinion is an unwinnable game. To find personal freedom, you have to abandon that game entirely. That starts with understanding the biological and psychological reasons why controlling someone else's thoughts is a literal impossibility. Neurological data shows we experience roughly 70,000 thoughts daily. Most are random, unpredictable, and impossible to contain. If you can barely wrangle the thoughts in your own head, expecting to manage the 70,000 thoughts inside someone else's brain is a biological error. People are going to have negative opinions about you regardless of what you do. You should accept that as a baseline reality of human interaction. Even the people who love you the most, your spouse, your parents, your closest friends, have negative thoughts about your choices every day. They might dislike your outfit or think you're being too loud, but they love you anyway. Once you accept that external judgment is inevitable, you can stop burning your energy trying to manage a metric that was never in your control to begin with. But what happens when those uncontrollable internal thoughts spill outward? What do you do when a negative thought turns into an emotional outburst? Mel Robbins and her therapist suggest that most adults are really just 8-year-old children walking around in grown-up bodies. When a young child doesn't get what they want, they lack the tools to regulate their uncomfortable emotions. Instead of screaming in a store, they'll send a rage text, give you the silent treatment, or slam a door. Emotional maturity is a rare, practiced skill. The reality is that most people simply do not have the internal tools required to process their feelings in a healthy way. The next time someone directs an outburst or a harsh judgment your way, try a mental exercise. Actively visualize an 8-year-old child wearing their clothes, standing right in front of you. Doing this shifts your perspective. You stop taking their reaction personally because you realize their judgment is a result of their own missing emotional tools. It has nothing to do with your worth. The first half of this framework is a simple instruction: let them. When another adult acts out, stop apologizing or changing your behavior just to soothe them and win back their approval. Let them think bad thoughts about you. Let them give you the silent treatment. Let them play the victim, and let them be mad. This diagram shows how let them creates a vital mental gap. It releases you from the exhausting burden of trying to manage someone else's emotional immaturity. Reclaiming your power requires the second half of the equation: let me. The let me protocol means focusing exclusively on the variables you actually control: your own responses, your own internal values, and your own happiness. This is the decision to live a life that makes you proud, without needing anyone else's permission or universal approval. When you remember the math of those 70,000 daily thoughts and see the child's tantrum behind an adult's judgment, you can stop playing the game of perception. You finally gain the freedom to be authentically you. If this perspective helped you look at the judgments of others in a new light, please hit the like button and subscribe to Well-Drawn Wisdom. We provide the mental frameworks you need to live an empowered life. Thanks for watching, and let yourself live.